You know what? Some of us are single because we're looking for 90s love in a 2025 generation. You know, back then, back in our day, love wasn't about followers or streaks. It was about showing up. It was handwritten notes and CD mixes and long phone calls where you'd fall asleep mid-conversation. Remember that? Now it's what you do in text and half effort. It's people afraid to feel too much but quick to post like they do, you know? See, we grew up watching couples who actually worked through stuff, who didn't just go ghost when things got real. You know, we want connection, not convenience. But this generation moves fast. It's like everyone's scared to slow down long enough to actually feel. So yeah, maybe we're single, but it's not because we're broken. It's because we remember what love looked like. The kind that wasn't perfect, but it was present. Till we find that again, we're not settling. We'd rather wait for something real than pretend with something temporary. Because 90s kind of love, that's rare now. And you know what?
Listen, I'm not on the train of love was real in a certain time frame. I'm not on that train. I believe love is real and it flows throughout generation to generation. I believe every generation has its challenges. I think every generation has something that they can speak to say, like in my day or when we were growing up, like every generation has that. I think it's low-hanging fruit to say, oh, in 2025, the reason why we're single is because we're looking for 90s kind of love. Yeah, there are things that are true about the 90s that differ from today, but the same challenges exist now. I mean, yeah, social media has enhanced things, technology has enhanced things, but the origin of love, how relationships are formed, selflessness, taking time and getting to know each other, vetting one another well, being equally yoked, being forgiving, quick to forgive, should I say, being gracious. You know, all those things are still the fundamental things for a healthy relationship. It's not that it's left in the 90s and we have to go back to the 90s to get it, or people in the 90s had possession of it in a way that we don't today. It's just more of a fact that, like, hey, are we connecting with people who exhibit that? Are we exhibiting that? Are we entertaining people who don't exhibit, you know, the fundamental things for a relationship? Because this, again, is so easy, in my personal opinion, to look at it like, oh, love is not the same as it was back in the day. That's just a low-hanging fruit response. Because I can say for sure that my parents and your parents and our grandparents and their parents, our grandparents' parents, had challenges. And the same fundamental things that drew them together or kept them together are the same things that draw us together. Let's not look at the low-hanging fruit and look at ourselves and say, hey, am I exhibiting love? Or even through mentorship, find out like, hey, what, like mentorship with like a married couple or someone who's married before, find out like, what was it that established love for you? How did you connect with your partner? Because it's definitely not in 2025, we're looking for things in the 90s. That's not it. That's not it. No qualms with what sis said, but I just think it's low-hanging fruit. Looking within and saying, hey, am I connecting with people who are equally yoked? Are we connecting on these fundamental things? Simplifying the process, because obviously we're overcomplicating it because we're thinking that 90s love was the best love, when love is the same from generation to generation. But yes, that's all I got to say about that. I'll catch y'all in the next video.
Find that rock, stand on it, be strong.